Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Max AC channel. To celebrate the spooky season, for the month of October, we will be making recipes that will surely be frightening and delicious. Finishing our exploration through the Necronomnomnom, we will summon one last delectable creature from the H.P. Lovecraft mythos. For this episode, we will be making a sweet cosmic dessert, the Custard Out of Space. This recipe requires 9 ingredients. Specifically, you will need 2 cups of milk, a third cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 banana, 4 teaspoons of maple syrup, red and blue food coloring, or as a substitute, some red and blue berries. And this next ingredient is optional, but you will also need some silver Sixlet chocolate candy to top the dessert. In addition, you will also need some sort of container to store the custard in once it's done. To start, whisk together the milk, sugar, and cornstarch in a saucepan over medium heat. While this is happening, make sure that you try to whisk out the clumps to keep your custard as smooth as possible. Then, when it starts to bubble at the edges of the mixture, remove it from the heat. In a medium bowl, whisk the eggs together, and then temper them by pouring and mixing a bit of the milk mixture into the eggs slowly. This will help keep the eggs from scrambling by slowly increasing the heat. Then, when that's ready, reintroduce the egg and milk mixture back into the pot. Keep whisking at medium to low heat, increasing the heat slowly while the mixture thickens. Do not let it boil. When it gets to about medium thickness, add the vanilla extract and continue to stir it. Do not let it boil. Oops. If this happens, don't worry. Just take it off the heat and keep stirring to distribute the heat to avoid the custard from lumping too much. You could also strain it through a sieve to make it really smooth, but who has a sieve? Using a real whisk would also probably help a lot more than the silicone spatula, but I couldn't find my non-metallic whisk, so my custard will remain a bit lumpy. When your custard is ready, grab your serving bowls, or mason jars in my case, and pour about a quarter cup of the mixture into each of the containers. Then add 3 to 4 banana slices, a half teaspoon of maple syrup, and your food coloring, or red and blue fruit substitute. Repeat this step again by adding another layer of custard, banana, syrup, and berries, and then top this off with the remaining custard. Sprinkle some sugar on top along with some berries for garnish, and if you have them, add the silver candies on top before serving. And with that, your custard out of space is ready to send your taste buds out of this world. So to finish off this month of making spooky recipes, I thought that a sweet dessert would be a perfect dish to end on. There were a lot of options to pick from in the Necronomnomnom, but this one seemed like the simplest one to do. Specifically in terms of the dish's origins, The monster that its name and appearance are inspired by is called the Color Out of Space. This is apparently an extraterrestrial force or entity that arrived on Earth via a meteorite, which poisoned the soil around where it landed and apparently infected the local plant life, which resulted in great discolorations in the flowers, grass, and trees. Thankfully, this custard won't do anything like that, and will only poison you if you're lactose intolerant. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went if you decided to make it, and let me know if there's anything you want me to make next. Like the video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel.
Do not overcook your custards, guys, okay?